happy Tuesday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Victor Dantas here again. Very unusual for me to do this LinkedIn, Twitter lives, a different day other than Thursdays. But we have a special announcement for today. Um, we are going to bring over Natalie, and forgive me, Natalie, if I mispronounce your name, P. and Kauska. She's a program manager for the Power Automate Independent Publishers and Certified Connectors Initiative. And if you haven't looked at that particular initiative, I have a link on the comments area here. You can get familiar with it. What it is there is a group of folks who have developed their own connectors for Power Automate, and Natalie's team is in charge of validating those connectors and making them available to the broader community. So you have a lot of cool stuff. I've seen people doing Power Automate flows using connectors for folks with diabetes to monitor the blood, the level of sugar in the blood, and all that stuff. A friend of mine is doing automation, home automation, using APIs from different vendors and creating those connectors for us. So it's a great initiative. Natalie will be with us on November 18th at noon Mountain Time. So we are pretty excited about it. I have nicknamed Natalie the Captain Marvel of independent connectors. I know that she does a lot more than that. You can search her online and you see all of the good stuff that she's involved with. But it is really a joy and an honor to have Natalie with us, and it's going to be the very last session lesson of the Zero to Hero Session 3, the Power Automate Adventure. So we are excited about that. For this week, though, Zero to Hero is hosting my friend Kent Weir. He will continue teaching us RPA. The first lesson was very instructional. If you haven't started, with RPA, even exploring the technology, I would strongly recommend you to look at the video. The lesson is up in the Zero to Hero YouTube channel. You can look not only his, but you can see previous lessons as well. You can see all of the cool stuff that Eliza Benitez show around notifications within model-driven apps, Thomas, and then others, Yash Agarwal, all of the cool stuff that they presented in the previous lessons. So don't feel that you are left behind. I mean, you can catch up. You can see all of the lessons that we presented before, and you can get up to speed. I strongly advise you should get up to speed here pretty quickly, because it's one of the last few lessons. So we have about 3-4 more weeks of Zero to Hero lesson, and pretty soon we're gonna take a quick pause, and we're gonna have a huge announcement in terms of what's next for Zero to Hero program. So do not miss the boat. Don't miss the boat. Connect with us. I see my friend Mala here saying hello. Hi, Mala. I hope you are well on this Tuesday. Meu amigo Douglas Romão, how are you, my friend? Olá, como vai você? Forte abraço para a família Romão, profissionais assim, amigos que eu guardo no meu coração, assim, pessoas excelentes. Faisal, how are you, my friend? I think you are here in Canada. Yeah, I see CBC and Radio Canada. Hello, my friend. How are you? Nice to connect with you. Of course, the one and only Pranav Kurana. Hello, Pranav. Good to see you here. Man, you're doing a lot. I've seen all of the stuff that you're posting around Azure. I want to take that Azure cert, the fundamentals. So any tips you can give me will be greatly appreciated. Shalom, Danit Luri. How are you? It's good to see you here as well. I hope all is good in your side of the globe. I want to say shalom and hello to all friends in Israel really miss you. By this time of the year, we would be planning our Dynamics Power Conference in Tel Aviv. But unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be possible this year. But I look forward to seeing all the friends there in Israel. Okay, let's see who's also saying hi. I'm getting some anonymous likes. Hopefully, I'll be able to see your name and say hi to you personally. So for this week, again, we're gonna have Kent Weir presenting on RPA. Kent is a principal program manager for RPA and PVA, Power Virtual Agents. So, I mean, you're gonna learn from the guy who pretty much sees it done, the guy who builds it, if you will. So the first lesson was again very instructional. It brought, I believe, it brought the whole group to the same level in terms of understanding of RPA. And then on this next lesson, we're going to have a hands-on training on RPA. So you do not want to miss this. Next announcement I have is around an event that we're putting together for Dataverse. It's called the Dataverse Summit. It's going to take place here in November or in November in the next month. I'm already with my head in November. Sorry about that, but it's gonna be super fun. The event, it's gonna be delivered across 3 days, and the first day it's gonna be done on functional. So a lot of level 100 lessons on Dataverse. Then we're going to talk about administration the second day, and then finally pro development. So it's amazing. I mean, if you want to check out information, go to events.powercommunity.com. We have loads of sessions there that you can vote, and then pick and choose. Help us choose who actually is going to present on this particular event. I have submitted a lesson. If you'd like to vote it on it, I would be delighted if you did. My lesson is around database design in Dataverse. So if you haven't done taken any classes on database design, we're gonna go from the very beginning. What is a table? What are attributes? Attribute types? Relationship between two tables. How do you set up? How do you come up with a database design, and how you can apply, the basic database design techniques within Dataverse. So this is the goal of my session, my lesson for that event. So if you want to vote on that, it would be great if you can help me be chosen for the event. But I'm helping organize the event nonetheless, so it's going to be amazing. So join us, share the word. I mean, all the stuff that we do, all the stuff that Power Community does is free of charge. So in order for us to keep on going, we rely on you folks advertising the events for us, and just being ambassadors, if you will, in helping us getting the word out. And I have to say this, it's hard for me to keep secrets. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm going to have a big announcement around, it's a merge between Dataverse lessons, free lessons, and what we do for Zero to Hero. So we're planning a big session. This would be session 4 of the Zero to Hero program around Dataverse, but we want to make it available for everybody. And when I say everybody, is essentially everybody around the globe. We know that it's hard for folks to join us in my particular time zone, so we want to make it fair for everyone to attend the Zero to Hero program. And one of the drives for this particular choice or plan or desire, if you will, is that I have received, in the last couple of weeks, I have received a lot of messages from friends of mine, which I call heroes in my posts, where they have stated how the classes have helped them land new jobs. Folks who were not part of the industry, some other folks who were in the industry, but the positions that they were working on, the roles that they had in their particular organizations were not fulfilling for them as professionals. And then I got a ton of messages this last couple of weeks of people saying, thank you so much for what you and the team does. I was able to land this new job because of the classes that you guys have put out there. So sometimes it's hard for me to control the emotions because this is my life story. I was able to grow in my career because of the efforts of many others. And when we hear these stories, these testimonies of folks being able to live the same reality, it's very fulfilling to me as a professional. And this is our mission as the Power Community, is to deliver content that's relevant, good content, and content that will help you grow in your careers. So I really, really thank you so much for your friendship, for helping us. I thank you for sharing the word out. If you're not listening, the beeps here, I'm getting a ton of messages still right now of folks saying, please continue, and thank you. Again, thank you so much for the time that you put out there to help us share the contents that we do. We are, how long has it been? Probably 10 minutes already. I don't want to stretch this long. If you have questions, I'll be here for another 30 seconds. You can send it through the chat window. If you don't want to make it public, you send it to me private. I'll try to answer all of the questions here. If I'm not able to, reach out to me, victor@powercommunity.com, or you can private message me through either LinkedIn, Twitter. You can text me on, you can send me a message through YouTube as well, if if you would like to do it. Let me see if I can read the questions. We have some specific questions about implementations. Yeah, I'll reply to those. Alicia Tapia, thank you for sending the questions and advertising the events. My friend Sunil Patel, thank you so much for voting on my session there. Really appreciate that. I see here on the chat window, Varun Sukija. Hello, Varun. I hope you're doing well. Varun is saying hello from New York City. Oh man, I miss New York. This is one of my favorite cities in the globe. Hopefully we'll be able to see you in person soon. Well, folks, if no one has a question, I will get going here. See a lot of work to do in this week. And stay tuned for announcements. We're going to have some big announcements coming up. And please share all the information as much as you can with your friends and your colleagues at work. All right. Thank you so much. You have a great Tuesday and a great week ahead. Hope to see you on Thursday at noon Mountain Time as we continue to learn about RPA and other things. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.